there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Drake, ASAP Rocky, and Rihanna, because ASAP Rocky has finally responded to Drake's disses to both him and Rihanna on recent songs, and we need to talk about it. Drake has been catching a lot of strays by a lot of people in the industry, a lot of rappers, a lot of R&B singers, pop stars who are just not feeling the Drake movement anymore. And ASAP Rocky in particular said, you know what, Drake, I don't know why you're in your feelings, but we have a bleeping problem. So in this show of hands verse, Rocky clowns Drake on how basically Drake's Dogs album came and went, basically trying to throw shade that it didn't perform that well on the charts. But then he kind of did a Pusha T, right? Where Pusha T, remember, exposed that Drake had a baby on the diss track. So he also ASAP brings in Drake's baby mama Sophie, basically saying bleeping their feelings over women. What, you heard or something? I smashed before you birthed, son. Flacco hit it first, son. So basically, and here's the thing. I don't get these industry men who all like hook up with the same women. I don't understand it at all. And it's like some type of bragging rights or some type of thing that they have like with their egos and stuff. And I think it's stupid, number one. Number two, I feel like I'm team nobody in this because on one hand, I feel like ASAP Rocky should have been responded. On another hand, I feel like Drake's disses really are, he wants Rihanna's attention. He doesn't care about ASAP Rocky. The issue at hand is that Rihanna never acknowledged Drake during their dalliances, during their situationships, right? And during their entanglement, she never acknowledged him. Meanwhile, Drake was professing his love to the mountaintops and the rooftops. However, anytime Rihanna thought about potentially claiming Drake, Drake showed that he was not giving up his harem and showed that he was playing the field himself. So Rihanna, being the savage that she is, said, thanks, but no thanks. I'll see you later, right? And then it didn't help matters that allegedly it was ASAP Rocky that told Rihanna that Drake got a porn star pregnant. So nonetheless, that ceased any potential reconciliation in the toilet. And ever since then, Drake has been desperately trying to get Rihanna's attention, and Rihanna has been ignoring him. He has thrown various shots, with the most recent shot trying to say that their sex life was average, and all of these things. Here's the thing, you guys. Like, when people go through the jugular, when you no longer can get a hold of your somebody's attention you're desperately trying to get, and so now you go gutter and you go below the belt. That just tells me how obsessed and how pressed you are, right? And it's a couple of things, right? Drake is missing his validation from Rihanna, right? That's number one. But more importantly, he is pressed because of all people that Rihanna decided to have children with, she chose ASAP Rocky over him. She'll tell you everything that you need to know, Drake. Should tell you exactly everything that you should know. That had you just kept it in your pants and been a little bit more mature, that could have been you. But no, right? Because you celebrities, you entertainers in this industry, you guys get these egos, and all of a sudden, all the people who did not look at you in high school, now all of a sudden, you want to take advantage of that as an adult, right? And nonetheless, you disrespect these A-list women who were barely giving you a chance in the first place, and you had one job, and that was not to blow it, right? And for me, ASAP, he's still on, probation for me, right? Because ultimately, there have been some suspect things that have happened over the course of this relationship that I am not a fan of. including these charges, just stupid behavior, just stupid activity. Still have an issue with A$AP Rocky's comments in the past, and it doesn't help matters that Rihanna just came out with an interview, and you know Rihanna's one of my faves, but basically came out in an interview and said, had it not been for the pandemic, she would not be a mother right now, you guys. Which to me also means she would not be with A$AP Rocky. What that tells me is COVID shook up a lot of people, and a couple of different things either happened, right? People were trying to become 90-day fiancés, and then it just blew up in people's faces when they realized they were about to marry somebody crazy. And then we have situations like this where people see an opportunity, right? And you are on lockdown. You are seeing all of these deaths all over the world, these death totals, right? You don't know whether or not there's going to be a vaccine coming. You don't know if the vaccine is safe or not. Some people are telling you to get vaccinated. Some people are telling you not to. And all of these things, right? And then we had that lockdown, right, where we couldn't even leave our house. So if you lived with people, you were stuck with those people, or those people found other people's houses to be stuck at, right? And then Rihanna, she's trying to get over this breakup with this billionaire that she completely, changed herself for, and thought that, it was going to go the distance. And here is A$AP Rocky, guys. Here is A$AP Rocky to confide in, to talk about all of your feelings, to some may argue potentially as a rebound, and none of the less love blossoms for them, right? And they have 2 kids and everything now. But what I interpreted from that interview, because Rihanna likes to move on, is that potentially she would not have kids right now. And basically, at the point in time when she realized this was the pandemic, she realized she wasn't sure whether or not how much longer she had on this earth, how long this pandemic was going to last, how long COVID was going to last, how long this lockdown was going to last, all of these things. And what else does people have to do when you're in lockdown and you're dealing with somebody, right? And you cannot go out to certain places without being masked up, right? And all the things. And some places were even closed down, right? And then some locations had curfews, right? That you couldn't even be out at a certain hour. So again, all of that to say, here's how we have RZA and Riot, right? the two boys. But Drake needs to get over it. Him and Rihanna reuniting in any capacity outside of doing a record together is in never, ever, ever land. But Drake needs to apologize, because this is the same Drake who went on LeBron's barbershop show and was in his feelings again, saying he thought that he was going to marry Rihanna and that they were going to have a family together. Because that's allegedly the reason that he reversed his alleged vasectomy in the first place. Was he thought that him and Rihanna were going to be endgame, and this was finally going to be it, except for Drake himself couldn't keep it in his pants. And so that's why we're here. You were not expecting Rihanna to be done with you for good. You were not expecting Rihanna to move on to A$AP Rocky of all people. You were still throwing shots when she was with the billionaire, but the shots are even more apparent because you feel you're superior to A$AP Rocky. So therefore, you feel that if you continue to throw these shots, even while Rihanna was dating A$AP Rocky, right? Drake is hanging out with Rihanna's brother. Drake is flying out to Barbados and taking pictures in front of Rihanna's childhood home. So this man is obsessed with Rihanna. He is obsessed with getting her attention. I believe he even invited Rihanna's best friend Melissa to a few of his birthday parties over the years, even long after they've been broken up, as well as Rihanna's brother, right? Still trying to have that attachment to Rihanna in some capacity, even though Rihanna herself is giving you the mute challenge, has not said anything about you in public, has not addressed you in public, has not acknowledged you or acknowledged the foolery you're saying in these songs. But these men need to grow up that if you are no longer involved and the woman wants nothing to do with you, going for the jugular in these songs is lame, is immature, and it's nasty, right? And also these men that like to share the same women and brag about it. It is not a flex, ASAP Rocky, to brag that you hooked up with Drake's baby mama before he did. That is not the flex that you think it is, and all of the things. But nonetheless, here we are. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.